So when I told my now husband that I was pregnant, we were very, very excited. So for us, our family, we lost a life, but we gained a life back from God. Yeah, I named him after my brother. As soon as we found out that he was a boy, I knew exactly that we were going to name him Aiden. He's brought so much joy to our family. So my mom, calling his name brings life, brings my brother back. I mean, like physically we can't bring him back, but with my son, it's like he's home.
13-week-old Aiden Sagala Mila. His family say he's a blessing after the death of his namesake, Uncle Aiden, in March last year. Aiden Sagala was just 21 years old, the innocent victim of a multi-million-dollar drug conspiracy. It's been more than a year and a half since his death, but the pain has not diminished for his parents.
I always ask myself, oh, it's not fair. I will never see him again. He's gone forever. I go to sitting in his grave for so many times, and how long I always talk to him. Son, I'm here for you. I always talking to him like thinking he's alive.
This is police video inside a rented warehouse in Manukau. It's packed full of blue cans. They were imported as beer, but that was just a facade. At least 126 cans contained pure liquid methamphetamine. Production to convert the liquid into a solid, sellable state was well and truly underway here. You can see vast quantities of meth crystals dumped in containers on the floor. What was your thoughts when you saw that video inside the warehouse and the scale of the drug operation?
I felt quite angry. It always brings me back to my brother. Angry at the fact that, he passed away from these drugs.
From what you saw, did it appear to be a significant drug operation?
Yeah, most definitely.
Himatjit, or Jimmy Kahlon, who gave a couple of free trays of beer to Aiden, who was his workmate, was found guilty of manslaughter. Lawyers for Caron say he had no idea about this illegal drug operation. What's your thoughts on that?
I think that's completely rubbish.
Evidence showed Kahlon purchased a bucket, gloves and plastic sheets, among other items for his friend to use at the warehouse. A friend who we can't name, but who has admitted drug charges relating to the importation of the cans.
You don't purchase things for that warehouse. What sort of person doesn't ask the friend, what you're doing?
It was the Crown's case that he set about offloading worthless cans that didn't contain the meth by giving them out to friends, but that he failed to take precautions.
He knew all along. He knew what were in them, and he gave them out to those kids. One of them was my brother, so my brother obviously lost his life because of it.
CCTV showed Jimmy Kahlon walking back and forth from the drug warehouse carrying the blue cans. When confronted by police, Kahlon said he thought the substance his friend was making inside the warehouse possibly concerned making cocktails.
What kind of product do you know turns into white crystals like that?
I've never seen that before.
So what did you think it was?
I didn't really pay attention to it, seriously. I got no idea, because I would say something to do with cocktails or something, whatever.
Cocktails.
Something to put, I don't know. I can't really answer this because I don't know, seriously, sir.
He tried to lie, tried to get away from all these things. The things I know now, hopefully he will accept he responsible for the pass away of my son.
His excuse was that He was a family man who blindly trusted his friend and made a mistake. Do you accept that explanation?
I don't accept that explanation.
Aiden's dad, Aiden Sagala, is a pastor in Wellington's Lower Hutt and says Kahlon even visited him in hospital when Aiden was in a coma and just days before he died.
And he said something to me, "Stay sorry about my son." And he hugged me.
As inexplicable as it may seem, Ma'a forgives Jimmy Kahlon.
As I said in the beginning, I can forgive him, but I will never forget what he did to my son.
Is that hard, forgiving him?
Very, very hard for me.
Like, I don't believe him. He's just, he's a liar.
Billy Alyse was with Aiden and a friend the night he collapsed at home after taking a sip from one of the blue cans he thought was beer. All three were drinking the blue cans, except Billy's was actual beer.
It broke my heart because I was one of the lucky ones that didn't consume that can that we took.
Do you think it could have been you?
It could have been any of us. Yeah, I actually thought it could have been me. And to be very honest, I wish it was me instead of him, because his life hasn't even started. He's just a young kid.
Oh, we think of him every single day. This house reminds me a lot about my brother.
This is the house where he collapsed that night.
Yeah, this is. I really miss him.
Aiden is remembered as a joker, a man who made everyone laugh, who loved church and his family.
He'll go to work or go to church, and then he'll come straight home and spend time with family. And if any of us, if we do end up going somewhere, just say, me and my wife wants to go on a dinner date, he will want to take along because he likes to spend time with family more than anywhere else.
In Billy's mind, Aiden helped protect others and prevent 700 kilos of meth from getting onto the streets.
Aiden was a hero. He sacrificed his life to save millions. And we will cherish that for the rest of our lives.
Feelings echoed by Aiden's other sister, Rachel.
He died a hero. If it wasn't for his death, they'll still be out there making that stuff.
What did you make of his excuses in court?
I was really praying for him, to be quite honest, that he would admit his mistake.
What is your enduring memory of the young man on your t-shirt, your brother, Aiden?
Very talented, cheeky boy. He's got the biggest heart.
Losing her son is something Leela knows she'll never get over.
I always say to my family, I'm not the same. Because that's his, I call him, that's my best friend. The son is my best friend.
He was just, he was a beautiful soul, and we really do miss him. There's a lot of emotion, things that I want to say, but I don't know how to express it. With what we've gone through and the reminder that he's not here today, we can't bring him back, but at least we'll get justice for my brother. I know it's not the Christian way, but at least someone is accountable for that. Yeah, I hope that this doesn't happen ever again to another family.